Hello everybody, buongiorno a tutti, eccomi qua con la live di oggi e non vi ho detto in anticipo cosa vi aspetta. Um, so welcome to the live stream, today's live stream, and I didn't tell you what to expect this time. Usually I prepare you for this moment. And today I didn't. Why didn't I? I didn't because um, I wasn't sure yesterday when I planned everything. Um, so I let that open, but now I am sure. That's great. That's fantastic because we are starting, so it's good that I am sure now. Ragazzi, perché non vi ho preparato, perché non vi ho detto niente prima? Perché non lo sapevo ancora ieri sera. Vediamo un attimino se c'è già qualcuno. Speriamo. Io parto in ogni caso e vi faccio vedere cosa faremo oggi. Hi chat. Today is to from blank to spoon. Um, Without the cut today. These these spoons are made for a company here in Zone, and they want this cut because on the package they have, they can store the spoon easily with this cut. Um, so yes, okay, I can show you the steps. Um, Let me just check one thing. Okay, yes, we have a good sound. This is the first step. No, there is a step before this one. I will explain that. And then next step is roughing, and of course shaping, and then we will separate them, and then last step is turning the spoon. So yes, let's start with roughing this plank. No, the separating part. I will explain the separating part after. Yes, let's start with roughing and shaping this blank here. I do that because, and now I tell you, you can see that here there is uh, a newspaper, a sheet of newspaper glued on the inside, and if I would push too much with the center point here, I would risk to separate this before turning. Now let me just change a little bit the camera direction, and also this one. Okay, great. So you can see perfectly. Ciao Stefano. Sì, devo ricordarmi di parlare anche italiano, scusate. Allora, cosa facciamo oggi? Partiamo da questo pezzo di legno dove già puoi intravedere una cosa un po' strana che è della carta da giornale e la facciamo diventare un cucchiaio di questo genere. Questi cucchiai qua li faccio per una ditta qua in zona come misurino. Deve starci esattamente 5 grammi di un loro cacao speciale per una bevanda super deliziosa e loro hanno un cacao veramente di ottima qualità e allora interessante come cosa. Hi, hi Marcel, yes, nice to have you here. Ciao Thomas, die Nase, ja, nicht 100%, aber fast. Danke. Okay, let's start with this, and for that I have to change camera, otherwise you won't see anything. And yes, here. Um, okay, let's start. Just roughing, and we have to work um, a little bit um, delicate because I really can't um, push too hard with the center point here. Devo fare un po' delicato perché non posso stringere troppo con la contrapunta perché appunto qui dentro c'è un foglio di carta, dopo ve lo faccio vedere bene e non voglio che si separano i due pezzi anzitempo. So this is a measuring spoon for a company in the zone, and so that means that I have to respect um, some measure. It has to be always um, identical one for from the other. I already made 50 of these, but I have others to do. Okay, now we can do the rest with the skill. Passiamo allo scalpello obliquo. Ecco, questa è la prima misura. And the second measure I have to respect is the length. So, no need for this part. Let's eliminate that. And no need for this part. Oh, now I know what I forgot in the other part of the shop. Did I? No, doesn't matter. And the next step is the shape, and this part here has to be spherical, so a hemisphere. Una semisfera devo fare per il cucchiaio. simple job with the skew. Okay, that's great. Yeah, looks good. Looks quite like a hemisphere. And then here, well, I will rough that a little bit. The wood here is poplar. I do that with several woods, and that's nice because I can really use all my smaller pieces I have. Okay, just to save a little bit time. Ciao Alfredo, hi Greg, hi Alexandros, and then I do this shape with the skew. And another measure I have to respect is the diameter of the end of the piece. Ok. Ciao Giovanni. Allora, faccio ancora vedere cosa faccio oggi. Sono dei cucchiaini misurini, però chiaramente la forma qua del manico si può anche cambiare, ognuno è libero a fare quello che vuole, ovviamente. Io devo in questo caso fare questa forma, ehm, questo disegno qua. E chiaramente c'è qualche trucchetto interessante che vi faccio vedere. Diego, ciao! E il pezzo di legno che ho qua è pioppo. Beh, non è proprio un legno fantastico per fare questo lavoro, ma insomma. Ok, sanding. Sanding, I start with 180. Because the whole surface is cut with the skew, so 180 is fantastic to start. If I would have a better wood like pear or maple, I could also start with 240 or even with 320, but poplar is not a very gentle wood. Okay, and then 240, and for this job here, that's enough. 180 e 240 e poi lo tagliamo dal tornio, lo tagliamo con la punta dello scalpello. Hi Werner, ciao. Lo taglio un pochettino in più anche qua, ma solo poco. Ok, e poi via. Bene, questo era facile. Questa era la parte facile. Due camere, proviamo questo. Ecco, così ci vediamo in faccia e vedete comunque anche il pezzo su cui sto lavorando. Ok, questo era la parte facile. Scusate, ho dimenticato qualcosa nell'altro laboratorio proprio per separare i pezzi. Allora torno subito. I'll be back immediately. I forgot two things in my other shop, and I need them to separate these two pieces. And here I'm back. I'm back. Here um, I can show you really a nice um, well, it's not a secret, but uh, wood turning special effect, or yeah, however. Um, I told you in the beginning that there is a newspaper. Ciao, ciao Claudio. A newspaper inside. Um, Thomas has a question, and I don't have an answer to that. With shellac and spiritus should work. Should work. You just need alcohol, but which alcohol? I think it doesn't matter. So I told you that I glued inside of this piece a sheet of newspaper. Ho incollato qua tra i due pezzi di legno. Qua si può vedere l'incollaggio dei due pezzi e in questo incollaggio ho anche incollato un foglio di carta da giornale. Allora, cosa devo fare? Devo beccare esattamente il punto di incollaggio, prendo uno scalpello e con questo riesco a separare i due pezzi perfettamente. Vecchio trucco da tornitore. One time we had to turn um, columns, for example, for cabinets on the left, on the right side, they get half a column, and to separate this piece in two. This is very often or has been very often used, and it's very dangerous cutting them on a bandsaw or on a table saw, and you always lose about 3-4 millimeters, and that's not good. And so with this trick here you can solve this problem. Perché appunto separare due pezzi, per esempio con la circolare o la bindella, è abbastanza pericoloso, e in più, ok, e in più, oh, I didn't get the center, help. Ok, è andata. Sorry. Sì, è andata. That's it. And so with this little trick here, you can separate two pieces perfectly, and also you can. I took a cut with the. ah. You can see here what's written on one part of the page of the sheet of newspaper, and here you can see what's written on the other part. So perhaps this is page 13 and this is page 14 or something like this. So we separated a sheet of newspaper perfectly in the middle, and not like this, but perfectly straight in the middle. Um, any question about this? I would now sand this and then turn it, but I don't have anything here to sand, so let us turn that, and then I can sand it later. How to turn now this hole here? That's the question. I created this wooden chuck here. Yeah, you can see that. Huh? This wooden chuck here, and the shape is exactly what I need for my spoons. But I did several cuts here, so the spoon will go inside, and then I can close the chuck and it will work, or at least I hope it worked. I did about 50 of them before, and I have to do other 50 pieces, and yeah, it works. I only hope that it works also today. Bene, allora, appunto, come avete forse capito, questo deve andare qua dentro. Ho creato questo mandrino con tutti questi tagli, e questo va dentro qua, poi stringo e dovrebbe tenere abbastanza per tornire questo, ehm, questo buco qua. E quel buco lì è molto importante perché appunto il misurino deve poi contenere esattamente un tot di questo cacao speciale e allora deve essere abbastanza preciso e infatti ehm, sì, mi sembra di aver tutto per farlo. Ok. Ehm, Qui mi sa che con la camera da sopra non si vede molto bene. Intanto cominciamo a piazzare il pezzo. E qui io potrei andare alla camera questa per voi, però così, così. Ok, allora questo deve stare dentro qua e proprio oggi non tiene. Perché? Allora lo provo con uno che ho già fatto perché ecco, questo è già fatto anche col taglio che devo fare. Sì, forse questo è un po' più piccolo. Ho fatto un po' troppo grande il nuovo. Ecco, adesso qua è perfettamente a filo. Io stringo il mandrino e così con questi tagli questo riesce a stringere un po'. È una cosa che deve essere fatta abbastanza precisa, eh. So, have you seen that? This now it is perfectly plain with the chuck. The chuck has these cuts, and now um, closing the chuck, this wooden chuck is closing a little bit too. It shouldn't let marks on the wood, but it has to hold the piece perfectly. Let's try. Um, did I miss something here? Andrea, Andrea, Antonio, ciao, Hansueli, ciao, Stefan, hi. Ecco, ok, no message um, that I missed. Okay, tool rest. And this little bowl I have to turn here inside is a little bit too small to do a good job um, with a bowl gouge or a spindle gouge. So I have two tools I will use. One is this hunter tool with a carbide tip, and this is a scraper. So now finally, hi Charlie, finally you will see me using a scraper. That's rare, very, very, very rare. Eh? Qualcuno mi ha già visto usare un raschio, ecco, oggi è la prima volta che mi vedete usare un raschio. Bene, partiamo con questa cosa qua. Oh, um, first of all, I will. Oh, let me stop again. First of all, I will use this um, for the depth because these measuring spoons has to be quite precise. I sign the center with the tip of the skew. Ciao Pierre. Hi Charlie. Oh, same Charlie. And then this tape here is my measure for the depth, and I just go straight, and now the depth is defined. Ho definito la profondità e questo è importante, e adesso uso questo carbide, però se guardate bene, anche con un carbide tip si può, non so se si vede bene, si può tagliare. Questo è quasi come usare una scorbia. Solo che devo iniziare qua. Ecco, mi si è mosso il cucchiaio. It moved. It moved. Yes, I made 50 of them without any troubles. And now, that's not nice. With hundreds of people watching. Ciao Mario! Hundreds of people watching, and I do the mistake. No, it wasn't really a mistake, but okay. So yes, just let me finish that. And now I'll go a little bit further with this. And now I will use my scraper, and this shape here is perfectly what I need on the inside here. And so all my spoons are same. And let's have a look. Great, sanding and finished. Ciao, Theodore. I'll tell you what I'm doing just for everybody who, ciao Vedran, who arrived just now. We had a blank, and in this blank there is glued on the inside a sheet of newspaper, and then this piece of newspaper allowed me to separate easily the two pieces, and then I mounted this one. I made this one before, but it is too large, and I created this chuck in wood, and you can't see, but later you will see that. The There are several cuts here, so this will close when I'm closing the chuck, and that is holding my spoon in the jug. I have seen that I didn't reach the depth with the scraper, so I will go again a little bit deeper with that scraper. E Pier ride. Perché? Perché anche Pier non mi ha mai visto usare un raschio prima. Eh? And that's it. Sanding. And here on the inside I have to start with an 80 grit because so 100 is okay too, because a scraper doesn't leave the surface very clean. Hi Lampros. The wool is, oh, I started, I have to do these spoons with several woods, and that's fantastic because that gives me the possibility to do to use little pieces of wood. That's great. So the piece I separated is poplar, and the piece I made here is maple, and here I have also one in ash. I do them in several woods. The only important thing for the customer is that it is local. And here you have to pay a little bit attention, because if you touch the handle and you don't see it, bam, that was the whole spoon. It was just to show you that you don't see the handle, but I let fly the whole spoon. A little bit stupid, but nothing really. So you can see that the jack holds, but not that much. So yeah, pay attention to your fingers. One hundred, and then 180, and that's good. Okay, this is how I turn these spoons. Yeah, you can see that. Let me turn another one. I have here a one in ash. Ne ho qua uno in frassino, faccio anche quello. You can do two things if the piece doesn't really hold in the chuck, in the wooden chuck. I use that also for other things. One is you can use a little bit of water and then it holds much better. But the other one, I love it because that's just, this one is um, not working anymore. Too much It's magnesia or chalk also. It, there is this is a magnesia um, thing for climbers. And I used to be a climber, and I hope to be a climber, still a climber, but it's more than 3 years that I don't climb. But this makes the piece holding in your jack much better. I use that also for spheres, for example. Okay, I have a question here. What finish will you use on these? Um, I discussed a lot about this with the customer, and um, one idea was to use walnut oil, but it doesn't really dry very well, the walnut oil, and so let me just it tends to stay a little bit greasy, and so we decided to not use walnut oil. So we use um, Hampshire Danish oil. It is food safe and it dries very well, and it doesn't smell. It doesn't smell if it is new. If you use an old one, it can smell or even stink a little bit. So I will use Hampshire Danish oil from a new bottle. Phew, okay, Kyriaki, I created a template, a jig to do this cut, but I can't show that here. I think I have a little video I can put on my Facebook page to show that. But I can't show that here because it is a long installation for precision and so on. I will do that for 50 pieces, but not for 2 pieces. I know I have another question here. Where is Renato? Renato, tu intendi questa qua? Eh? Questo è una Hunter Mini e la testina in tungsteno, come si chiama, girevole e cambiabile. Ehm, e funziona molto bene, come hai visto, si può sia usare come punto tagliente, si può tagliare con questo, però si può anche raschiare, e a volte anche raschiare, insomma, si fa. E qui abbiamo, che stai facendo di bello, dato che mi sono appesa, ecco, looks great, thank you Thomas. Um, I I will tell that also for all the people on Facebook. So Pierre says I have all my scrapers still brand new, but that doesn't mean I'm a good wood turner. Um, Usually you say, yeah, a good wood turner is the wood turner that does not use the scrapers, but he says, No, it's not because he is a good wood turner, but he is quite good. So let me do that again. And Vedran ha chiesto ancora una cosa e Vedran, allora sto facendo e te lo faccio ancora vedere qua. Sto facendo dei cucchiaini, misurini per una ditta che ne ha bisogno e volevo farvi vedere come faccio a fare specialmente questa parte qua perché vabbè, finché si fa una forma di questo genere, it's easy. Allora, ho tornito questo, ho incollato un pezzo di carta dentro. Questo mi ha permesso di separare i due pezzi. Qui lo vedi, la carta ancora sul pezzo. E poi ho, I'll show that again. For all those that didn't see that. So this is chuck I created, and here, okay, this part was just turned out round perfectly for this, and then here I had to I used the Dremel and the carbide burr to prepare this space here, and it should fit perfectly for these spoons. And then when I close the chuck without closing it very much, because that would mark my wood, and now it should stay inside the chuck. Okay, center, marcare il centro con la punta dello scalpello obliquo. Ciao Luciano, ciao Daniele, and it's just a simple drill, è una semplice punta e lo scotch mi segna la profondità e allora vado, mi serve solo per avere la profondità sempre uguale. Oh, sì. E ancora, attenzione, questo qua gira come una ventola, attenzione alle dita, Sorry, yes, Luciano e Charlie. So yeah, with this simple drill here, by hand, ah, so you can see it's not the first error I make today. It's you can see I'm a little bit distracted today, it seems. Okay, not really a problem, but yeah, should pay attention. This is just to sign the depth. So I need it just for the depth, and then I go with this carbide. You can use this carbide tool also as a scraper. Doesn't matter because at the end we go with this scraper here, and this is the exact um, diameter of this little bowl I have to create. Ah! I made 50 of these, 50, and probably one of them flew away. And now, because you are watching, no, not because you are watching. When you are watching, it doesn't work. Don't know why. Probably it is a little bit nervous day today. I don't know. So, let's scrape a little bit that, and then probably it's better when I stop with this live stream before um, creating some bigger problem. No, non sto usando un anello Luciano perché questo è traverso vena e l'anello nel traverso vena guarda che non funziona molto bene. Anche se non dico che non si possa fare, però non funziona molto bene ed è un po' pericoloso. Io non lo consiglio. Luciano asked if I'm using a ring tool, but I don't. A ring tool is not really made for cross grain. It is made for end grain, and it. I don't say that it wouldn't work, but I'm it wouldn't it could be dangerous. I wouldn't do that. No, allora te lo faccio ancora vedere, Luciano. Vedi che non è, è un raschio, è un raschio. Fa fatica a mettere a fuoco, eh. Ok, adesso lo vedi. È una piastrina, una tazzina in tungsteno, in carbide e, ed è chiuso, è avvitato e basta. No, non è un anello. No, io proprio lo sconsiglierei l'anello sul traverso vena. Okay, so on this super fantastic live stream, you have seen how to not um, what not to do, or you have seen how important it is to pay always attention and not be distracted. I'm happy that you know me because it would if it would be the first time on a live stream on my live stream you probably wouldn't turn back a second time. Thank you very much, Nicholas. Yeah, it is interesting. Uh-huh. So that's my solution to do spoons. Of course, you can change um, shape. You can put another kind of handle on, and this one is designed by the people, by the customer. I see. I got one made with a 3D printer, and then I had to do the same stuff on the lathe. Interesting. Sì, sì, appunto, appunto, esatto, è uno scavo di traverso. E allora l'anello, secondo me, non è l'attrezzo ideale. What's your speed? My speed is, I have to check that, but because I usually don't know that, 1847 RPM. 1800, yeah, that's quite quick because you always have this piece of wood and you have to pay attention. If you put your finger in, you can only hope that it comes out of the chuck, because if it doesn't come out of the chuck, that hurts. Thank you, Charlie. Very nice that I showed you how not to do this job. Voila, that's it for today. And yeah, this one is shorter. Don't know why, but now I have to do other 50 pieces of this, but I will do them without you. Because, and I won't do them today because I have seen that today is not my day. Next Saturday I will be with you again at, I have to decide, 4 or 5 o'clock. Probably at 4 o'clock, like today. And oh, now I can turn back on my face. Neither bandsaw, neither table. So it is a jig. I bought a blade, a very slim blade, 2 millimeter blade, and I mounted on my lathe. I shouldn't tell you that, but it is very, very well protected. Then I have a table with a cut in and a protection and a slat, and I cut it like this. I will put a little video on my Facebook page of this. And no other questions. Hi, Vangelis. I'm happy to meet you soon. Yes, for all those. Oh, yeah, I said next weekend, next Saturday, we'll be here um, at 4 o'clock, I think, again with a project for you. But the week after, I will be in Greece, in Athens, and for demo. And one of my demos will be the skew. I love to ski, and I'm happy. I'm always happy if I can bring you closer to the ski because the ski is a great tool and it's a little bit hated, and that's a shame. Ciao Lucio. I will try to do a live stream also from Greece, from Athens, but I'm not sure if I will have Wi-Fi and so on. So if it's possible, I will do a, a, a live also from Athens. I hope so. But we see us before next Saturday. Okay, that's it for today. I wish everybody a nice weekend, and no, now I have to tell that also in Italian. Allora, sabato prossimo ci sarò ancora, ci sarò probabilmente di nuovo alle 4, progetto non lo so ancora, e il sabato dopo sarò ad Atene al raduno dei tornitori greci, dove una delle mie dimostrazioni sarà proprio lo scalpello obliquo. E sono contento di questo perché è un attrezzo fantastico e mi piace avvicinare altra gente a questo attrezzo. Proverò a fare un live stream pure da lì, però non ho la minima idea se funzionerà perché non so se c'è ehm, wifi, eccetera, perciò proverò. Oh, scusate. Intanto è arrivato ancora qualche messaggio. Alberto, meglio tardi che mai, però, però adesso ho finito. Oh, I'm happy about that, Thomas. Very happy. And yes, Alberto, sabato prossimo alle 4. Non so ancora cosa farò. Intanto vi saluto, vi auguro un buon fine settimana. Ciao ragazzi, bye bye, have a nice weekend and a nice week. Bye bye.